lot of people covering the Deion Sanders situation, which is a great thing going on at the University of Colorado, the Colorado Buffs, which I love and I follow all of it. But I just wanted to cover and do something different. And I want to talk about a particular person that a lot of people don't really say much about, but I notice him. I try to be a good reader of body language, just watching certain people at certain times do certain things. So this is going to be about Deion Sanders Jr. And I'm going to tell you why. First, I don't know if a lot of people know. I know some do, but I don't know if everybody knows that he also played football. I think he was at SMU, and I remember him because he played in my school's conference. I went to East Carolina. He played against East Carolina, and he was actually a pretty good player. I think he was an all-conference player as a kick returner. But for whatever reason, he didn't return for his senior year, and I don't really know what happened with that. But he was a good player in his own right. Of course, when he was playing, it was before all of this extra internet information and social media, where you can kind of get your story out, etc., etc. So one of the reasons I like him, first of all, he's the one that introduced me to Jackson State. I missed the first year when Deion was there. When I think they didn't have a very good record the first year he took over. I wasn't even aware he was at Jackson State. The second year, I'm just going through YouTube, and well off media, one of those his videos popped up, in my stream, and I looked at it, and it showed everything that I always wanted to see. I played basketball at the Division I level as well, but I'm a type of person, I like the behind scenes things. I like to see everything leading up to the game. And he did a great job at that. He took us, of course, through everything that Jackson State did off the field from beginning to end. So he is the one who caught my attention to even follow them from Jackson State all the way up to Colorado. But one of the things I really like about him that a lot of people don't talk about, if you read his body language, he was the first son. Deion, of course, his two other sons are playing, and of course they right now they're more famous. One is an excellent quarterback, one is an excellent safety. He just led the team, the University of Colorado, their first game. The quarterback led the team in with passing yards, and his other son led with the most tackles, which I just thought was cool. I love stuff like that, but I watch his body language. He shows no sense of being jealous of his brothers, jealous of the opportunity that they're given right now. He's not jealous of their accolades. If anything, he's pushing it. You could hear him saying, "Lord, use him, work through him." When he's talking about his brothers and his dad, he's recording them. He's making sure that the social medias are stacked with information. He makes sure that the videos get out under their accounts, even if if they don't have time to do it, he'll do it. He's making sure his dad looks good. Even though I'm way older, I do have an admiration for him and how he carries himself and what he's doing. He is a huge part of the success of the behind the scene work that is going on with Colorado right now. He's introduced a lot of people to another career. What do I mean by that? All of the Colorado Buffs, and because his well-off media will allow you to use footage without anything happening. He won't strike your channel. He won't report you, etc., etc. It's made other people create channels to the point now that it's a bunch of channels that's covering the University of Colorado Buffalo's football. I'm sorry. And of course, I'm one of those people too. I'm just really starting out, but for him to be the type of person he is in the situation, in the position he's in, I just think it's excellent, and somebody needs to commend him. Of course, I don't know him, but I'm man enough to give the guy his credit. He just seems to be happy for his family, happy for his brothers, and what they are accomplishing right now. And I look at him like, man, I think that's cool, because you were the first one, but you didn't get all this attention, even though you were a good player as well. But there's no hate in him. There's no disrespect. There's no I wish it was me that I can read from him. He figured out a way to add to that legacy. He did it through social media, and he took it to a whole new level. So if anybody don't tell you, Deion Sanders Jr., thank you. I'm saying, man, I see what you're doing, how you carrying yourself, and my hat's off to you. I salute you, and you are a huge part of the success. You actually brought in a lot of fanfare to Jackson State University, which we start following you all from Jackson State up until now. That much as I like Deion, it wasn't because of Deion why I followed. It was because of you, Well Off Media, and that's just keeping it real and just being truthful about it. So hats off to him. We need to start recognizing that he's allowing everybody to eat off of his work and his dad's work and his brother's work that they're doing, to be great athletes and to make this team, Colorado, a great team. So we just need to start giving to credit to people like that, because as we know, in social media, especially YouTube, people would strike your channel using their information. You didn't get permission. You didn't give them the credit, etc., etc. He does none of that. And because of that, there are so many people now that have channels off of that. A lot of them, this is Friday night. This is the night before their game against Nebraska. And there are a lot of social media down in Colorado, all because he allowed it, to be honest with you. And I just think that's the coolest thing. So the guy shows no hate. He's letting everybody eat off of his work. And I just have admiration for it. And I'm gonna rank the media in another segment that I'm going to create. But this is just hats off to Deion Sanders Jr. and Well Off Media. You can't do nothing but respect the guy. That not only are they bringing people along the ride as far as fans are concerned, he's allowing the social media to take the ride along with them and to even make money in their own right. Of course, I just started out. I have no idea how to monetize anything. But he was part of the inspiration why I even wanted to start a channel, watching him do what he's doing and showing no hate behind it. Because we can always learn from people older than us and people younger than us. I'm 52, and I can learn from him. Actually, I wish he'd put out more content and make the content longer. That's how much I enjoy it. But I understand he has a lot to do. He's trying to help a lot of different people. He's even offered help to some of the kids on the team with their social media. I heard him tell a parent, we're going to make your son one of the most famous people down here on social media, and he will work towards that. And for him to be like that says a lot about his dad who raised him, and it says a lot about him, his dad and his mother who raised him, and it says a lot about him. And we need to start recognizing him. I do hear people say thank you to Well Off Media for letting us use the videos that he releases. But I'm telling you directly to you, Deion Sanders Jr., I appreciate it, what you're doing. And I'm not saying it's sitting there helping me right now, but it did inspire me. I have 0 subscribers because I just started. So I'm not saying it for any money or monetized reasons. I'm saying it just to be true. These are things I've noticed since I started following you, about how you carry yourself and how you're pushing others forward with your work. And I have to respect that. So I just want to send a shout out to Deion Sanders Jr. About him allowing everything to go down like it's going down. And yes, he's allowing it because he's not striking channels or anything, and he just want to see people push forward. He's definitely taking social media to another level, no question about that. So I'm signing off. This is Hunt 919 of True Sports. Ride with me.